Jumping is conditioned from puppyhood, and it's, you know, we get a puppy, we just love to have them in our laps. We just love to sit on the floor with them and play with them. And the way we play with them, we encourage them to play with us just like they would their litter mate. So they're jumping on us on our lap, they're pawing at us, they're nibbling on our skin, and it's so cute and it's so fun, and it doesn't bother us because they're this big. And then the shark teeth come out, like I said before, and all of a sudden when they are play biting, it's rougher, and they're breaking skin, and they're tearing clothes, and now it's a problem. So now we're like, oh, don't do that, and we wonder why it's hard to teach the puppy not to chew on us or our clothes, just to pick the toy, when we were the ones who conditioned them to pick us and all this. So this is the beginning stages of us conditioning them into a behavior that we ultimately don't want, but isn't a problem until they're big and tumbling people over, or, you know, toppling people over, or like making people bleed or jumping on people. And it's not a problem until it's a problem, right? Well, for them, in their mind, it was never a problem because we've been encouraging it the whole time. So all this is to say, the origin of jumping is very easy to trace, right? How rewarding and conditioned is it over time that this dog is like pawing at or jumping up on, or, you know, even giving a hug to a person. That being said, I personally believe there are many circumstances in which you can teach your dog high five or shake, or, you know, jump up here and give a hug or whatever, where it's very clear to the dog when you're asking them to do that, why you're asking them to do that, and that it's only you, or it's only when you kneel down and then you tap your shoulders, or, you know what I'm saying? So you can teach them like to do those behaviors at specific times in specific ways and still manage to not confuse them. The difference is whether you invited it or whether they were the instigator of that event, of that interaction. And there's nothing wrong with them instigating, like being overtly affectionate. I think that is a highly sought after quality, you know, that why we get our dogs is we want them to be affectionate towards us. We want to be affectionate, we want it to be mutual, of course. The where the lines get blurry and it can become problematic is if the dog has like no clarity on the boundary, right? If it's like, you can, you know, jump on these people at this time, but not these people at this time, or jump on me on Wednesday when I'm happy, but not on Saturday when I'm sad. And, you know, so then the dog just gets confused, like I said before. And